Hey, I'm Marc Nettleton, the Interim Executive Director of Second Mile Ministries.
And I'm Pastor Jay Harris from the Ville Church.
And we're coming to you today from the Second Mile office, where Second Mile, our vision is we want to see the Brentwood neighborhood be a community where justice reigns, families flourish, students thrive, and God is glorified. So for the past 20 years, we have been working here in our community and out of this office space, which also doubles as a program space, as a storage space, as a counseling center, as homework help, as meetings, as community organizing, as all these things. And in that time, we found that oftentimes we can be a little bit limited in our ability to really reach this community by our physical space and by our lack of visibility here and where we're located. But in the last weeks, we've had the opportunity to make a permanent ministry home a reality. And we believe this is going to happen with the help of people like you, as we've had a strategic location right in the heart of Pearl Street come open, right across the street, in fact, from the Ville Church.
And listen, before we jump into this building, this amazing opportunity, I just have to advocate for Second Mile. I've been on the board for Second Mile for several years, and it's one of the reasons why I moved our church up the street. We're a church, of course we want to preach the gospel, but we wanted to have a holistic vision, get out of the building and serve the neighborhood in all aspects of seeing just the neighborhood flourish. So Second Mile is it, right? We watch what they do. We watch the work that they do. And all I can never think about when I'm watching the sacrificial love they give to so many kids is, how can we do more? How can we make our arms longer? How can we reach the neighborhood? These programs we have, how can we expand them? How can we make more happen, right? It's a beautiful thing. And so I think God loves this community, and I think when he loved the community, he's like, I'm gonna send a Second Mile, right? And so the Ville Church is rolled up, and we gonna tie our legs. We one tree, two branches, but we tied in for as long as we can ride together, right? But about this opportunity we're talking about, we have a building that is directly across the street from our church. It's literally less than 30 yards away. It gives us an opportunity to kind of create a town center of sorts in the middle of Pearl with a lot of synergy. Second Mile has programs, kids running all over the place, amazing energy. Us having our church across the street kind of expands their property and also expands our property as well, because we'll be able to use each other's space, and we're already doing joint staff meetings and dreaming together and trying to empower their hand for them to be able to do more, and them also teaching us and giving us opportunities on how to love the community in a tangible way. So this building that we're talking about, it's 5,000 square feet. The price is absolutely amazing. We paid $300,000 for our building, which is only 2,500 square feet. Theirs is the same price, and it's 5,000 square feet with room outside of the building. So we need to raise $600K total to be able to renovate the space. So our second phase will be $300,000 to renovate, but I don't want you to think about that right now. Right now, we're focusing on $300,000 to be able to purchase the building. We've already put a contract on the building. We've had it inspected by a city inspector, about a structural engineer, general contractor, roofing company. Everything is passed with flying colors. Everybody's like, y'all need to go for this. This is an amazing opportunity. And so I know you're probably sitting here thinking like, okay, that's quite a bit of money. I'm gonna make it a little bit crazier for you, just to scare you a little bit more. November 15th is actually the date that we need to actually have this closed by. And that's per our seller. So I know you're thinking, okay, a lot of money, time frame, and everything else. I would be thinking the same thing, but if this was not as important as it is, we wouldn't be making this ask. It's important. It's important that we do this and that we have this and take advantage of this opportunity. And so that's why we're making the ask. So if you can, take a moment, put all your apprehension to the side, and stop and think about this in the sense of just love, generosity, and like, how can we help this community that needs to be loved, and make a space and a place of refuge, because Second Mile is a refuge to the neighborhood. They're peace, they're a home for people, and so there's so many more that can come in. We just need space to do it, and we need generous people to get behind our campaign. So put your apprehension to the side and go on this ride with us.
We believe that Brentwood deserves good things. We believe that Brentwood deserves to flourish in every way, holistically. Would you join us? Would you say yes to Brentwood and to making this a reality?